From APR Studios, I'm Michael Goodyear. Before we begin, I would like to thank American Public Radio for selecting me to host their latest news program. I've spent the past 20 years reporting on Capitol Hill and have won 2 Pulitzer Prizes. I believe that my experience will make for a very engaging news analysis program. Now, without further ado, welcome to Digesting the News, the program where we take a bite out of current events, digest it slowly and carefully before excreting it into the toilet bowl of history. Who the hell wrote this? Todd? It wasn't me. On today's program, we will discuss a case that is being presented in front of the Supreme Court. The case, Nielsen versus Preap, concerns the government's ability to detain immigrants after they serve their sentence for a crime. Here to talk about this case is our Supreme Court correspondent, 1988 Yale Law student Brett Kavanaugh. What?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Hello, Brett. How are things in 1988?
Dude, it's great. Have you ever heard of The Cosby Show? Bill Cosby is awesome.
Ooh, yeah, it's comments like that that really aren't helping you. Now, it seems like we have an interesting immigration case on our hands, and you, in fact, are one of the justices that will help determine the outcome.
Dude, right? It's pretty trippy. I guess in the future I start working harder, stop drinking, and work on my anger issues.
Nah. So, at the heart of this case seems to be the idea that everyone, regardless of citizenship, should be given the right to a bond hearing. Can you explain that a little bit?
Oh, hell yeah, man. All right, so imagine you're having a party at Mark's house.
You don't have to yell.
So imagine you're having a party at Mark's house.
You don't have to whisper either.
Imagine you're having a party at Mark's house and you invite over a bunch of chicks. Their crime, being hot as hell. Their sentences, Jello shots. But then after their sentence is up, they want to go home. But the boys are just getting started. Am I right? My key up high.
I'm not going to slap your hand.
All right. Anyway, they want to leave, but you're not sure if you're ever going to find them again. That's what the Trump admin is arguing. They want to keep them at the house so that they can get down on some of that devil's triangle.
Can you maybe give our listeners an analogy that does not involve sexual assault?
Say no to no. That's the motto at the party house. Oh, by the way, Mikey, you want to come to a party at Tobin's tonight?
No, I don't.
Who hired a time-traveling college student as our Supreme Court correspondent? Todd? We went to college together.
Okay, let's just get back to the Supreme Court case. There seems to be some serious debate around when immigration officials can detain immigrants after they serve their sentences. The plaintiffs are arguing that immigrants should only be detained immediately after release, while the Trump administration wants the ability to detain these immigrants at any time. Brett, what are your thoughts?
Well, you see, Big Mike. Can I call you Big Mike?
No.
All right, Mikey Mike it is. Now, here's the problem, Mikey Mike. The federal immigration law that was enacted by Congress doesn't actually give a time limit. That's like when you're playing beer pong at Tobin's place using house rules, but then all of a sudden someone swats the ball when it's not a bounce. And you're like, hey, man, you could only swat on bounces. And they're like, yeah, but you didn't say we couldn't swat on throws, only that we could swat on bounces. And then you're like, you don't have to interpret the rules so literally. And then they're like, well, maybe you should have written the rules a little clearer.
You're a law student at Yale?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Go Bulldogs.
Well, unfortunately, we've run out of time. I think we learned something today. Thank you for listening. From American Public Radio, I'm Michael Goodyear.
Oh, hey, and I'm Brett. We got a sick party tonight at Tobin's house. It's BYOB. Make sure to...
Give me the microphone.
No, just give it to me. Shut up. Shut up.
From American Public Radio, I'm Michael Goodyear. Thanks for listening.
Dude, what's your problem? I thought you were cool. You're not invited to Tobin's party anymore.
Get out of my studio.
This isn't your studio. This is public radio. My taxes paid for it.
Get out.
All right, I'll leave. But not because you told me to, but because I want to. Oh, hey, what up, Todd? I didn't know you worked here.
Get out.
Dude, I'm going. Dude, your boss is such a dick.